Hey guys, J77 here doing a entertainment vlog. Pretty much local news from my beloved city. Something that surprisingly took almost 2 pages worth of news. Daily News had it from front to back. Post had mentioned it in their sports column. And being that there's not much really going on in the entertainment world, might as well just talk about it. Um, First off, in a rainy day, I was looking to see what's going on in sports and how the Rangers is going to bounce back from their Game 5 loss to the Devils, which now they take a 3-2 lead. I went to look in the back page to see what the sports columnists are talking about and how the Rangers can recoup. But instead, it was overshadowed by the Yankees, which I shouldn't be too shocked about. The news says bye-bye George. Now, they had George Steinbrenner's face on it, and it also has Derek Jeter's face on as well. And I kind of find it curious. Then it says Yankee sales rumors are swirling. And I'm like, really? I didn't realize that the Steinbrenners was interested on selling the team. Let alone just bring it up just out of the blue. But it did raise a lot of people. According to the columnist who wrote the report, there were sources say that the team was indeed up for sale, which still has not been confirmed who these people were. But it definitely was enough to make the front and back page of the Daily News, and which, by the way, I will leave a link to, and you guys can check it out yourself and judge for yourself whether or not this is legitimate news or not. I say legitimate because Hal Steinbrenner, one of the co-owners of the family business, have immediately denied these claims, saying that's not true. Yankees has always been in the center of attention on similar articles like these. A long time ago in the 90s, George Steinbrenner wanted to move the team to New Jersey due to safety concern. And there was even a close partnership deal with Cablevision, aka MSG, to be part owner of the team, and that fell through when it was revealed that the team was more money cautious than George was, because George's biggest thing was to order to improve the team, you have to spend on big stars. It has been his strength as well as his weakness, and but overall, it made the team one of the richest teams in the world. Their net worth is over $3 billion. And that will also raise a lot of questions. I mean, the team is worth so much money. Why sell it if the asset is worth beyond anyone's wildest dream? My only conclusion is that the Steinbrenners, the children of George Steinbrenner, are not as baseball savvy as their father was. And they really don't have any interest in sports, let alone owning a sports team. But I don't think that's the case, especially how they've been operating the last few years, especially after George Steinbrenner's passing. Are they more cautious in spending? Oh yes, they are. They're nowhere close to George, who philosophy is to make money you need to spend the money, and you need to spend it on great players. They're more cautious about that. But overall, I don't see any signs of them relinquishing the throne anytime soon. But it does bring a question of if they are going to sell it, which I don't think they are. I don't think they plan to sell it. I think that's just somebody who wants to stir up news for the Yankees, which they succeeded because they pretty much is being talked about in the city. But if it does, one must ask who will be better suited to own the team. Because let's be honest, not one person just come up and just take over the team. One, they're worth pretty much an enormous amount of money, and it's going to take a person with an enormous amount of research, not to mention a knowledge for baseball, to actually come in and own the team. I say this because we had an owner before in the 70s that just didn't care, and the team just basically went to almost down the drain. And then George came along, and through his good and bad times, have made the team one of the richest, most respected, most hated, but most powerful team in all the sports. And that's something that you gotta tip your cap to the Steinbrenners for doing that. In all, it is an interesting story. It is definitely something that really piqued New York interest. Actually, some of them got panicky from hearing this. But Steinbrenner did come out. Hal Steinbrenner did come out and said that's not true. But one do wonder if the person, if the Steinbrenners really are uh, is really or considering a possible sell in the near future, or is just they're going to keep it for as long as they want to. So it's really something to bring up to the forefront when it comes to the team future. Um, that's pretty much about it in the story. I'll leave the link below. It's a very interesting topic. Again, this was done by Daily News, and it's definitely worth checking out, especially if you're a Yankee fan, or even if you're just a baseball fan in general. Is that something to take a look at and voice your own opinion on? But until then, this is J77 saying you guys take care and be safe.